Okay, in this video I'm going to demonstrate adding the comic effect to a video in Clipchamp. But first, before I proceed with adding the effect, I just want to let you all know that this is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp. You can find Clipchamp by pointing your browsers to clipchamp.com. Yes, Clipchamp is basically a freeware online video editor. However, you can access more advanced features by purchasing the yearly subscription. Okay, now back to the comic effect here in Clipchamp. How about we just simply watch the clip that I have on the video track here before I add the effect. So first I'm going to expand the preview pane. To expand the preview pane, I'm going to click this downward facing arrow that's on this tab here on the right. I'm just going to click that downward facing arrow on that tab on the right. So I'm going to click it now. Now I'm going to click the play icon under the preview pane so we can watch the video as it was without the effect. So I'm going to click the play icon now. Okay, that was nifty. Now before I add the effect, I'm going to expand the video track. To expand the video track, now I have to click this upward facing arrow that's on this tab here on the right of the screen. So I'm going to click that now. And now I'm going to want to move this position indicator back to the beginning of the video clip so we can watch it from the beginning with the effect added. But I could do that by clicking on the position indicator and dragging it all the way back. However, perhaps the more efficient way is simply clicking this left-facing arrow that's under the video pane here. So I'm going to click it now. That'll put the position indicator all the way back at the beginning. Now remember, when you click that left-facing arrow, the position indicator will go all the way back to the beginning of the video track, regardless of how many clips there are on the video track, okay? Now, to add the effect, I have to select the video clip that's here on the video track. So I'm going to have to click it to select it. Now we can tell it's selected there. You can see it's highlighted. It's highlighted in green there, so it's highlighted. Now to add the effect, I have to move the mouse pointer over here to the right and click the effects icon. So I'm going to click that now. Okay. You can see that none is the default option. Obviously, that means that no effects are added. I also want to tell you that sometimes when you mouse over other effects, that effect may appear on your selected video clip, but it will not be added until you click the effect, okay? So now I'm simply going to scroll down and select the comic effect. Here it is here, comic. So I'm going to click it now. All right, so I'm going to click it. All right, click it now. And when I clicked it, you can see this option appeared underneath it, halftone dot opacity. I can lower the intensity of that option by clicking and dragging that little ball switch to the left. If you click it and drag it to the left, it'll lower the intensity. Click it and drag it to the right, it'll increase the intensity. I think simply, to be honest, I'm going to lower the intensity. Now, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you the creative control you have here. You can leave it at the default, but I'm going to lower the intensity. But before I lower the intensity of the halftone dot opacity option there, I'm going to show you another little trick here. You can click this icon in the top the top right corner of the effect there. See that icon there? I'm going to click it. That hides that little adjustment option there, okay? That option to make that adjustment. But for the sake of this demonstration, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to click that icon again. And now we can see that halftone dot opacity option. I'm going to click that little ball switch there and drag it to the left to lower the intensity of that option. Perfect. Okay, now I've added the effect to my selected clip there. So now we're going to watch the video clip with the effect added. To do that, first I'm going to expand the video track here by closing the effects bar there. By closing that toolbar there, I'm going to click that right-facing arrow on that tab there. And now I'm going to click the downward-facing arrow that's on the tab on the right there. I'm going to click it now. to expand the video preview pane. So I'm going to click it now, that downward facing arrow. And now I'm going to click the play icon under the preview pane. So let's watch the video clip now with the effect added. So I'm going to click that now. Yeah, that's a snazzy effect. It really does kind of give it a comic kind of feel, doesn't it? Okay, so now I'm going to click that upward facing arrow on that tab there on the right so we can expand the video track there, the video track that's on the timeline here. One final thing I just want to show you all. I'm going to click the effects icon here again on the right. Okay, I'm going to click it now. Now you can see the comic effect has been pushed upward on this list of options towards the none option. I'm not 100% certain why the programmers decided to program it that way, but I think they were probably thinking it would be easier to access when you go back to the toolbars. Must have been what the programmers were thinking. But if you come back and can't find your effect, you can probably be rest assured that it's up here somewhere near the none option. Okay, that's the comic effect in Clipchamp. I thank you all very much for watching, and I thank you all very much for your time.